Hello dear viewer, I'm Lisas, and welcome back. Let's see if we can get this finished today, shall we? And we'll start in here. I just realised I think I've seen the checkout machine over here, haven't I? Yeah, that's it. And that's a dead-end region over there, so we'll drag the major gory bits out of here as a start. Some of these bits should probably just go straight... Oh dear. That's a different model. I don't usually see one that's missing... I remember the one that's got missing the head like that. I remember the one that's got the... It's just the torso, the upper part of the torso, but I don't remember the one that's... What do you call it? Without a head as well. There we go. We'll put you up there for now. So we'll feed you into the machine. Oh, actually... Who are you? Maurice Krishkal. Okay, we'll stick you straight in, Maurice. There we go. We're not going to properly record the instant of your death and how you died and everything else, I'm afraid. Maybe the company will be good enough to let your loved ones know what happened. But I wouldn't hold your breath. Well, you won't be holding your breath at all because you're dead. But if you had breath, I wouldn't bother holding it. There we go. We also need to start with an experiment early on as well. We don't need to, but we're going to start with an experiment involving the laser and large robotic parts, which is something I said I was going to test before, because I wanted to know if it might be easy to transport them by melting them first, if that's even possible. I think I know what's going to happen. Who's this, by the way? Kerwa Smargov. Some of these names, I think I'm probably missing a joke again. Like, some of them feel like they almost mean something. Maybe like they're either like what could be a recognisable name to somebody, or an anagram. I'm usually pretty good with anagrams, but there you go. Don't know. Yes, we won't worry about the mess for now. Yeah, I mean, most of these robotic parts, it's just easy to carry them back probably, but it'd be interesting to know, if nothing else. It's just a basic experiment. Also, a couple of things occurred to me while I was off on break and when I'm driving around in my car during the day and stuff like that. The sort of thing just occurs to you suddenly. First of all, I missed something obvious about the company. About another reference. Where's the company name? Is it on here? It's Omnicorp, isn't it, I think? Well, that's a film reference I should have got. Robocop is of Omni Consumer Products. Is it not? The company that owns Detroit and makes Robocop. That's one I should have got, really, but never mind. There's another one, which was regarding bullet holes. I think I mentioned in one of the previous episodes. I said, whatever his name is, Alex Connor, the hero of this episode, what a terrible shot he is. Because there are those bullet holes all over the floor. That's a particularly huge one there, by the way. Look at the size of that. Look at some of the bullet holes in the wall, but a lot of them are on the floor. I was like, why are there bullet holes on the floor? I mean, where are you aiming? Of course, it suddenly occurred to me, it wasn't him that left the bullet holes in the floor. First of all, we have a whole bunch of robots with big guns, most of which are taller than a human, and therefore will be aiming at a downwards angle to try and shoot shoot the people that are running around, the poor civilians and scientists, but also to shoot Alex, I'm sure. And that's what is bullet holes in the floor. It's obvious, really. Oh, there's a laser. There's another laser. 2 lasers? I've never had 2 lasers in a level before. Oh, that's a glitch. No, that's not where where did I find the laser before? I found the laser in here, didn't I? I found the laser in here. That's another one. Is it definitely a laser? Let's have a look. Definitely a laser. How funny. Anyway, let's put this in. Yeah, so that's the reason there's bullet holes in the floor. The robots were shooting at him. Indeed. And that, again, led on to another thought. so many thoughts. I know it was obviously a good day for me to have so many thoughts all next to each other like that. Which is that, oh, I've gone the wrong way. I'm making a mess. There is one thing that's missing that suddenly occurred to me from this level. Because there's one thing there's a whole lot of, and that is ammo case. You've got shotgun cases. I know, I always use the wrong term. I know. There's shotgun casings, and there's shell casings, and there is, you know, bullet casings and everything else. Well, where are the guns? I mean, I thought maybe, well, maybe the civilians that are around simply weren't armed. But it's the only casings that are around are the ones that are from the hero. I mean, that would sort of make sense. I can't really believe that a company like Omnicorp or anyone else would bother arming their average Joes. I mean, people are disposable, aren't they? You know, you can just get some more. It's not don't bother giving them guns. But then again, I thought it might be nice to have a few in it. Just they're broken ones, because in the I always refer back to this, but in Santa's Rampage, there are guns. I mean, Santa's got a gun because Santa's gone nuts, and but also there are other shotguns. I think they're toy ones lying around. So Runestorm must have the models, and I thought maybe just some broken guns or whatever, or just some things to get disposed of, or maybe put back in racks, put back proper security in an armory, might be an idea. Just a passing thought. Oh my god! No, you're a. Yeah, you were leading towards a spin there, weren't you, Mr. Box? I should have realised that when something came to the side, that you were in a funny mood. Get in there and slam the door. Okay. You're going to be bouncing around back there. Yes. Just a thought. I'm sure none of the devs are watching, and they would not. And I suppose I could put it in the forum, but never mind. Just a passing thought between you and me. How about that? I think I lost a bullet casing. Something fell down, didn't it? There's an organ. Oh, and a bullet casing. A few of them. Yeah, let's do this experiment though. Before it gets any further. Let's see what happens. Well, we don't know in a minute. Let's see what happens if I try and melt one of the really big bits. I have to be careful not to cause a burn over, but quite frankly in here, who cares? Because it's a mess anyway. Ah! Oh, ah! Let's pop it against here so it doesn't move. Oh! Yeah, the lasers have some force. They can push the. Oh, I got a burn over. Look over here. Look. The worst thing is when they go up the walls, because sometimes you can get smears really high up. Yeah, that's sort of what I expected. This is general purpose amorphous lump number 1 that often occurs if you melt something with a laser. If you melt a box, or if you melt a even like a disposal box like ones that come out of here, that's what you tend to get. You get a bit of lump like that. I did think that might happen, but I thought it was also possible that maybe nothing would happen. They're not too bad to move. I mean, I think most of the big lumps, you just carry them. It's not really worth melting them, especially with the risk of a burn over. It's just not worth it. So you also realise you can work out which of these machines that'll do. Came alive as well. Look, I started up because this pedestal's empty over here, isn't it? So this is a. Oh, it's an eliminator. Aren't these guys eliminators? Where's the body for the eliminator? Does that mean there's one still walking around somewhere? Yeah, you're an eliminator, aren't you? You're not an eliminator. This is down here. Is a Sprite N? That's a D3 droid. What's it called? A Sprite M. Yeah. Or are you a what do you call them? A Falcon? Falcon 3 was it? Are you one of them? Oh, that's a Sprite M. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, I don't know. Looks a bit mixed up to me. So does that mean there's some of these guys are running around as well then? Because there's no D3 droid here. Okay, what's this note say? Let's have a look. Savosky flange. It's one of those words. Flange is one of those words. It's just a funny word. Well, it's an English thing. I don't know. Savosky flange. Actuation specialist. Well, actuation's about movement, isn't it? I think. Anyway, the Titan 800's actuation motors, while efficient and durable, seem to show increased strain with extended use. I have to find some more thermo-resistant materials and better lubrication for the next version. No one else around here will notice, so I don't think I'll report this. Damn it, that weasel crasher is watching me again. What's his problem? I feel like showing him my actuator. Pretty rude. Yeah, so more sloppy workmanship from these idiots who are working here. So I think we know why these things all went wrong. So it's not like an evil AI in this case. It's not like the AI has gone crazy, and well, maybe there's a bit of that as well. But started chopping people up, pounding the meat bags. It's meat sacks. It's just sloppy workmanship. That's what it is. People not quality control checking things. Very sad. This lot clearly deserved to get mangled. But then again, if you pay peanuts, you know what you get. That's right. So everybody's to blame. Everybody's to blame. So yeah, so I figure we'll clear out this room here. It doesn't look like it's too bad. I think we're going to do a bit of mopping now. And that, well, a lot of mopping maybe. But that'll clear out a lot of it. And then we're going to head down this corridor. Actually, no, I'm going to do the security room next, because that seems quite fun. Which is over here. And we'll go from there. Anything else hidden over here? Just a bottle. We've got some stacky bits over here. I think this is a stacking area, isn't it? This is crates, yellow crates particularly. We'll see from there. You can go up there for now, so you're out of the way. One of these, because I've restarted, therefore I haven't got one. What else? What else is there? Anything else happening in here that's interesting? These are very good. I like these. I get the feeling I'm missing something with these, but I think maybe another laser. Places full of lasers. I wonder if these are supposed to be like Gundam references or something like that. I don't know much about that stuff, so I wouldn't notice. I wouldn't know it if it was shooting me in the face with a big gun. But that's what I'm wondering. Maybe that's the what's happening in here. I've got the big bits in here, haven't I? Really? I've got almost the big bits. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they seem to look. They look a bit like something that might be. Or maybe what's the other one? Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior. Maybe they're Mech Warrior stuff. Oh, hold on. Another red pad. Another hero. Usually red pads are hero ones. Identification: Mrs. Sarah Murphy, engineer. No, it's Sarah Connor. No, it's Sarah Connor. Of course, is John Connor's dad. John Connor's mum. I used to believe in this company. Ever since I signed up so my husband Alex could get his life-saving cybernetic blending, I've steadily been losing faith. Hold on a second, okay. Alex, does that mean Alex no, it'd be Alex Murphy. Oh! I know, I'm slow. Look, Alex Murphy. It's Robocop. Cybernetic blending. But the blending's an odd term. That feels like something that was in... Where have I heard blending before in terms of cybernetic stuff and incorporating inorganics into organics? That's not a Deus Ex thing, is it? I've been watching Frozen Foxy play Remember Me as well, and I feel like blending's in there as well. Anyway, whatever. The science they do here is cutting edge, but everything is so corporate now. Half the time we have to completely change our system specs to comply with some stupid new rule. Even when we're allowed to get on with our work, half the engineers on the project don't even know how to program a simple ED 209 interface. Yeah, we get that one as well. Of course, no one will recognise my contribution to the D3 droids, home instance reduction, a problem that could have cost the company billions. Administration floor security clearance F. So, yeah, so clearly, sadly, let's look out for Sarah Murphy's. I presume she's dead, poor lady. Haven't seen her yet. We don't see any female bodies, do we? We'll look out for her PID thing, whatever it's called. Haven't seen one, have I? No. It's clear. Sounds like it sounds like the D3s aren't so bad. They're a bit more, a bit safer maybe. Not having guns strapped to their arms probably helps. Oh well, I'm sorry Sarah, you probably aren't dead somewhere. Maybe you're down one of these corridors. We'll see later. Right, I'm going to go and get a whole lot of buckets, I think, and start working on this. Well, that wasn't too bad. We're almost done already. Oh, there's an organ there. Almost done in terms of the blood in here. I do have an executive decision to make on something though, which is regarding the... oh, there's a bit of splash up there. Explosion there. Regarding the D3s, and also the eliminator that's left there on their little pedestals. Which is what to do if I know I can... In my test run, I know that I can knock them down, and I therefore carry them and put them in the furnace. The question is, should I? And I could, in theory, be destroying company property, that great sin, and therefore, I don't know, that could ruin my perfect score. But you know, in some ways, I can't be bothered. I know it's a weird thing to say for someone who likes to be a perfectionist, but hello, head. I can't say I'm too bothered. I mean, it's not obvious. Oh no, it's not obvious if they should be rubbish or not. So there, I don't think I'm going to worry too much if I dump them, and it's not the right thing to do. Yeah, how about that? That's my justification. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, we're about done in terms of blood around here. Lots of bullet holes still. Well, let's take one of these little guys. Don't do that. One of these. Well, let's test them first, shall we? Let's get this out of the way, not to confuse anything. Just a general glance around the room. So, is there anything obvious about? Oh, hold on. Anything obvious? In terms of, you know, things like splats on the ceiling or things like this. Things you really should notice, but sometimes you don't notice until you take a step back. Oh, it's a big bullet hole, look. Ah, and a slight stain on it. That's interesting. Yeah, these are great big shot here. I wonder what firing those. Some sort of rocket, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's scan one of these guys. Oh, hold on a second. Come here, you. I think I'm picking up the bullet hole. I thought for a second it was the box. So this fella here is blameless. Good though. Come here, you. I want to have a look at you. That's so well done. I think you're going to go anyway, though, buddy, because I don't trust you. I don't trust you for a moment. And if I'm done for doing company property, well, whatever. Stuff you. What are my jobs worth? Again, this is the it's the bullet holes that are doing it. Hold on. No, they don't have to go, do they? But you know, if you can knock them down, then why are they not rubbish? I think I'm gonna get rid of them anyway. I want to see what happens. We'll see if I get in trouble. The fact that I'm still, if I don't get a perfect score, the fact that I've done a darn good job of cleaning the place and got rid of all the obvious rubbish, I'll live with the fact that I don't get Employee of the Month award. I'm sick of being Employee of the Month anyway. All the other janitors make fun of me. Call me a swap. Let's like, get in there! Your domestic little... what's it? Ooh, clunk. Right, any more? These boxes I don't think I'm going to get rid of. No, what does that say? It's crates again. I haven't seen how to stack these, but we'll have to keep an eye out for that just in case there is. It seems to be that this is a bit of a storage area. There's a number of places for putting crates in around here, so we'll do that. Anyway, I'll finish stuffing this lot into the furnace, and get rid of these bullet holes and various things. And then we'll go and look at the security room.